Born in 1936, Oi Kwan moved from Macau at the age of 3 to Hong Kong. She then went up to mainland China to visit with relatives, where she was caught in the thick of the Second Sino-Japanese War.
咁啊，日本仔就打澳門香港啊嘛，淪陷啊嘛，叫做咁啊，翻唔翻出嚟咯？
From 1937 to 1945, the war between the Republic of China and the Empire of Japan was in full swing. The Japanese aimed to dominate China politically and militarily to secure its vast sources of raw materials and labor forces. Japanese invasion campaigns on Shanghai and Nanjing involved over 350,000 Japanese soldiers who killed over 300,000 Chinese civilians. Civilians fled up to the mountains where they would find all possible cover, including bushes and caves, to hide from incoming forces.
走去啲山嗰度咯。如果種咗有啲嘢啊，咁啊孭埋喺嗰度，嗰啲葉遮住但係睇唔到咯。孭喺嗰度，心印象咪3歲咧，日本仔淪陷嘅時候掹住我媽咪嘅心尾係咁走咯，走！日本仔好多飛機喺上邊飛嚟飛去，咁咪走咗去山頭嗰度咯。又喺山頭過夜咯。佢啲日本仔去到我哋嗰條村咧，有一家人咧，就佢有錢嘅，佢就係童子軍啊！佢啲仔女係童子軍，即係佢有錢咪做童子軍嘅制服咯。我哋都冇錢嘅冇人做啊，咁咪以為佢係即係打仗啊咧，兵啊咧，成日咪放火燒咗佢間屋咯。我哋喺山頭睇到佢。Tailing
the end of the war, the Communist Party of China used its Red Army to wage guerrilla warfare against the Japanese remaining on the countryside. The CPP took advantage of the central government's preoccupation with fighting Japan and began to expand its influence and power. Because of this, the CPP increased from 40,000 members to 1.2 million members. By the end of 1949, Mao Zedong declared the founding of the People's Republic of China in Beijing.
中國共產黨啦，變咗共產黨啦，咁長大到10幾歲先去讀書咯。我讀咗5年書，讀咗1年咧就係未解放嘅書，讀咗4年咧就係解放書。
After finishing elementary school, Oi Kwan's family decided to move out of communist China and into Hong Kong.
咁我讀咗5年就畢咗業，就考中學，考近嘅咧就好多人考，就要好好成績先考得到。咁我就考唔到，就考遠嘅就考到。考遠嘅又考到，咁我又要攞買飯噶嘛，好似你哋去院讀書係有攞錢去嗰度啊嘛。咁我哋屋企唔冇咁多錢俾我去讀，譬如屋企有1蚊買咯，我哋同我老豆同我媽啊，咁啊煲粥都要餐食啊。如果俾個蚊買，俾咗我去咯，咁我老豆冇咪冇得食咯，咁我就唔讀咯，就申請嚟香港咯。
Because of the communism in China, a surge of immigrants began to move down to Hong Kong, which was under British rule at the time. Although the communists planned to invade the peninsula, the British government was determined to keep it as a capitalist city.
British troops take up long-prepared positions and are ready for any emergency. The field headquarters of the 40th Division is moving up to the border area. Hong Kong is ready. There will be no repeat of the 1941 surrender this time.
With the flood of immigrants, many immediately sought work. Although workers were only paid a minimal amount, any pay was better than receiving nothing back in China.
做手襪咯，過8銀錢一日咋，8點做到8點啊。咁咧晏晝咧就去啲工會天棚食飯啊，4毫子一餐飯啊。就一大碗飯，就餸咧又係一碟仔。如果5毫子嘅咧， 就又係一碟仔餸，就飯就任你食到，佢裝到飽，4毫紙唔俾佢裝噶啦，係食嗰碗飯啫。我哋嗰陣時諗住有女仔啦，慳翻毫紙啦，食夠4毫紙，我點食得食嘅？個8銀錢一日啫喎，8點做到8點。咁後嚟我哋條村有個嫂，哇喺大角咀，嗰度又係做手襪嘅，就請人嘅，嗱嗱聲叫我去嗰度做，哇2個半銀錢一日，食佢3餐，幾鬼開心喺嗰度做啊
！With life finally setting in and the ability to have a low yet steady income, Oi Kwan met her husband and eventually got married in the year 1956.
我認識佢啊，好衰啦，唔認識佢仲好啊，係嘛？咁咧我條村咧有個阿毛，就佢家姐嚟，咁佢話：哎呀，我冇得名我嘅阿陽公，我對又想翻嚟養下阿威，嗰個啱回到你個毛，即係羅省嗰個咯，一支響你咯，我嗰陣時梳2條孖辮出嚟啦，香港啊，咁啊剪咗條孖辮啊，影張相寄翻去我阿媽，咁俾張相佢啦，佢就寄出嚟佢，寄出嚟你個老豆啊，咁咧佢揸住嗰張相就黃會紅睇啊，佢。我話你先幾支影嚟，所以我話佢都可以攞出嚟，按大話，所以我係，佢我係啊，個會紅啊，時永嘅攞牛啊，我係啊，嘿，佢都有安慰啊，先領住咯，其實佢先行為表顧，行為自乎嘅多。
After a decade's time, those living in Hong Kong started to become very uneasy. Many were anxious of what China would do when the British rule were to end in 1997.
咁第二翻嚟又咁窮咯，咪又想揾條路嚟美國咯，想帶啲細路出嚟咯，咁咪走嚟美國咯。驚一定最緊要係驚共產黨收翻香港，唔知係點樣。以前啊〜共產黨啊喺大陸鬥地主啊鬥得好緊要啊！如果你係有田有地，如果你做生意鬥到你啊真係啊阿媽都唔認得㗎。
In 1980, Oi Kwan and her children made the actual move to the United States. She was part of a large wave of Chinese immigrants who sought a new life and fresh start. After working side jobs in America, she decided to open up a restaurant to support her family and children's education.
咁咪踏入嚟咪梗係開心啦！離開香港，跟住佢收翻嘅時候唔知點樣對香港啊嘛。咁咪有啲人就話啊嘛，即係你而家走咗去，如果香港好嘅環境，你咪翻嚟咯。但係如果咧大陸攞翻香港嘅時候，好似以前咁樣，你冇得走啊嘛。你走邊啊？入鄉嘅隨俗咯，嚟到去車金幾日夜啦，但係又眼蒙，穿針好惡針，穿就冇遮好耐。咁咪佢哋話要跟餐館做，咁咪係咁做餐館咯。就感謝主啦，係啊，俾我身壯力健啦。又而家係希望嘅主俾我身壯力健就冇第二樣。